Hello everybody, I want to take a quick YouTube of this incubator here that I'm selling on eBay. It's just so, it's quite a big purchase and people are going to want to see the inside out. You know, we're doing a little cleanup here. It's already on auction, but whoever gets it, I want it to be fairly clean, so we're cleaning it. I took the trays out to wipe the bottom out. We wiped it with some antibacterial cleaner. There's the... Oop, how's that? Let's zoom in. There's the bottom of the incubator. The top tray is still in. I had one of the kids climb in there with a vacuum it out, and then wipe it down with antibacterial cleaner. And we're going to zoom it back out. I do apologize for the room I have it stored in. It's, you know, there's a lot of cardboard boxes and junk in it. Some of the junk is stuff that I'm selling at, bringing to auctions to sell. Some of it is stuff that is non-saleable, and I'm just accumulating enough that I have a load to take to the county dump. But I don't quite have enough to fill the truck up for the dump, so it's going to sit here for a little bit. These are the trays. They're out of the incubator. I'm going to put them back in. You know, one of the trays, it's fairly flimsy, but I believe once it's sitting in the incubator, it's not going to matter, and it's just going to take a quick nail and maybe some wood glue to fix. I did put in my eBay ad that this is a fixer-upper, that it's 90% ready to go, but it's probably going to need another cleaning. There's the top needs screwed on and a little wood glue, and the cord needs replaced before it gets going. So I'm going to put the trays back in off camera, and I'll take the top off. I'll show you guys what's wrong with the top, and I'll show you what it looks like from the top looking in. I'm back again. This is the tray that has some issues. I got it in there. The eggs aren't gonna fall out. And this is the manual egg turner. Each tray has these bars, and you set the eggs between the bars, and then this handle in the front moves it forward and backward, and that turns your eggs for you. There is quite a sharp nail in front of the door. I don't know, the previous owner may have like hung a tag so they could read the hatch date or hung their thermometer from that nail through the window. See, the door has weather strip, and when you shut it, it just hooks. Notice that the bottom latch seems to be stuck. Oh, there it goes. And it just takes a little kick to get the bottom latch going. I'm looking at the latches on the doors. The bottom latch, I would spray some oil on it. It looks a little sticky. As you see, the handles have a little rust. Right there, that's your David Bradley nameplate. It's very hard to read. There's your on-off switches. Ventilation covers. That one seems a little jammed, but that's your wafer that's going to turn your temperature up and down right there. So you see it's UL inspected. So this is the cord. As you can see, the cord is pretty shot. It's broke. You know, it's seen better days, so that definitely needs replaced. This incubator is meant to fold up like that so you can access the water tray. There's your wafer right here. It has a pilot light to show that the heat's on, and a 15 amp fuse, so that's some added fire protection. The wiring is through conduit. Here's the fan compartment. So you see the fan turns freely while it's powered off, and I think I'm going to plug it in at my own risk and see if everything powers up. This is going to need to be re-screwed. As you can see, it's been unscrewed and re-screwed several times because you do need to have access to this area for your fan and your heating elements. There's the heating element there. You can either use the existing heating element or upgrade to one of the GQF heating elements that does more of it. It goes top there and bottom, so you might get more heating area with the GQF one. You look down here, plenty of space for air circulation. You got another closable vent area right there. So, okay, I got that old cord plugged in. Nothing smoking yet, but definitely got pilot light up front. I got fan, and I can smell that the heating elements are warming. I don't want to touch them, that's like electric going through them, but I can feel a little heat. I can smell that they're warming. I can definitely feel heat off of them. So fan works, you know, other than this cord's pretty shoddy. That switch turns the fan off. This one must be your heating element switch right there. So looks like the fan definitely runs. It's back on. This just, I have it on backwards, sorry. But as you see, this sits right here. It fits on right there. You see it's actually pretty snug, even in its broke condition. You got the screws here. That screw is actually broke and needs replaced. I recommend maybe using some wood filler and refilling that wood and resetting your screws when you go to re-screw it. This is one issue right here, that this little piece where it hinges on is busted. And I was putting it in backwards, but it sits like that, and the other piece side hinges to it so it can fold up, so easy access to your water pan. That's going to need fixed. I'd probably recommend removing those nails and maybe putting a bead of wood glue and re-nailing it, and that will be ready to go. So, and you put the top on like that, and that's how it sits. And once you fix that, this folds up.